letting them fight. Now it's a better position for the Russian, who tries a belly down attack, and I think it was the tap. Yes, it's the first victory in men's division, and the first gold medal goes to Russia. It was a very quick fight and a very nice submission attempt, and then the victory for the young Russian Arman Tovmasyan. And we prepare for our next fight. Great victory for this young Russian lad. And let's see who will fight in the next women competition. And I think the more appropriate way to address is the young ladies. And let's see. Another fight with a Russian and a girl from Kazakhstan. This is Tatiana Shuyanova from Russia, and her opponent Diana Tleumuratova from Kazakhstan. So in red is the Russian, in blue is the fighter from Kazakhstan. And here we start. Very quick attack for the Russian, who is looking for an arm lock, for an ankle lock from the get-go. Let's see. Nice scramble for both of them, and still looking for that ankle is the Russian, but the referee stops them and stands them up. Only 2 points for the Russian. It was exactly in the beginning when she tried to attack the leg, but first it was a nice takedown, and 2 points for the Russian. We resume the fight. It was a very quick attack, and I really like the way these young men and women are attacking. They are very aggressive, and I really like this type of championships a little bit more than the seniors championships, because of this aggression. Well, nothing happened there, and for sure the girl from Kazakhstan will try to attack a little bit more. She needs to do this. She needs to do something important. And again, the Russian on the ground looking for the ankle lock. Only 3 points for the Russian, but she leads. And I think she will try to control this this fight. She doesn't have to be the aggressor anymore, but she is. And another 2-pointer for her, and she's looking for the knee bar. Good defense, but no, she turned into an ankle lock. Good scramble on the ground. She has the ankle. The defense is not so bad either. No, nothing happened there, but there are 5 points to 0 for the Russian. And, now, was it a tap? I didn't see it. Or maybe it was a tap, but they scrambled on the ground, and it was very difficult to see the tap. That's why we have the referee. He saw it, and he's there to protect the fighters, and also to see everything that is happening on the ground. Another great victory for this young lady, and it was also a very quick victory, exactly as her countryman did only a few minutes ago.
Next final match. Open finału ricercata. 84 kg mezzometri categoria. Junior Varsna Shores.
We prepare for our next fight. It was a very good beginning, and Let's see who will enter the arena. People love Sambo here in Tbilisi. Mongolia against Azerbaijan. Again, a lot of fighters from Asia. Mongolian is in blue. The Azeri fighter is in red. Very nice lapel grip for the Mongolian. From the get-go, he's very strong. He stays low, trying to control the position. His opponent also tries to lower his position in order to control, but the Mongolian gets his second grip. It's a lapel grip, but it's a lapel grip at the back of his opponent's head. Good attempt for the Azeri. And now we'll try to get his opponent back, maybe to attack the arm. Yes, he attacked in the beginning the leg, and then he got the arm secured. Let's see. He has the position. Very strong defense for the Mongolian. He succeeds to free his hand. Very technical, and he was very composed on the ground. He knew exactly what he has to do. He wasn't rushing at all. He was just waiting for his moment and succeeded to break his opponent's grip. There we go. The same position. Again, the Mongolian looking for an overhand grip, and the Azeri with the effort. Very nice technique. Only 1 point for the Azeri, but no, it was a 3-pointer. With an arm lock, and again he's looking for nice. Try to attack the arm. It's a very interesting fight. Both of them attacking, both of them looking for submission holds, and again the Azeri has the arm, and again looking for the arm lock. Good position. Well, only 13 seconds to go from this fight, and Brazilian succeeded to control the fight a little bit better. Wasn't enough for him to goals and big bounce. Also tried to finish the fight with ground. It didn't work for him, but anyway, he was the gold medalist. And, this is the most important thing. Great victory with for the Israeli. Fought against a very strong opponent, and we all know how strong the Mongolians are and how difficult it is to impose your will. Well, these were the first finals, and right now we prepare for the next part of our competition. Very beautiful show in Tbilisi.
World champion in Sambo and member of Tbilisi City Municipality, and Sergei Yevseyev, President of European Sambo Federation, Vice President of International Sambo Federation.
Вот, это другой микрофон. Я думаю, что теперь немножко лучше. Я не знаю. Нет? Еще один. Один это хороший. Да-да-да. Это который был вчера. Теперь то же самое. Я думаю, что это лучше. Теперь я. Да-да-да. Да, я думаю, что я теперь тоже в микрофоне говорю. И по телефону, и на микрофоне. Я думаю, теперь я вижу, что немножко лучше. Первый микрофон, который у меня был, наверное, не был такой хороший. Хорошо, я думаю, что будет хорошо. Я не знаю, что сказать. Никто мне не сказал, когда начинает чемпионат, поэтому я был так поздно.
Thank you.
что это бьет. Да-да-да.
Honoring the undergoing ceremony, and right now there is a ceremony of
Другой микрофон.
Rangers Prime Minister and Champion, 48 kilograms.
Да.
Prime Winners and Champion will be raised by 106 Sergei Minister. Champion определен для этого 106 Sergei Minister. Ажате, представляете, third place, Rusevi, Russia, Anastasia Arapova.
Я нехорошо слышу. Я
Romania,
сбоку кричат так.
Second place from Uzbekistan, Mushara Timurkuleva.
Попробуем теперь. Минуточку.
Champion of women use 48 kilograms from Ukraine. Cool, beautiful.
Да-да-да. So 3.5 minutes to go from our final. In blue the Russian, in red the fighter from Kazakhstan. They are looking for their grips. Good position for the Russian, who tries to go for a knee bar right now. He has the position. He rolled into the position, and now he has the ankle. Let's see. He turned his knee bar into an ankle lock. Let's see how well he can control the position. And the same thing is happening with the other fighter, who tries to attack an ankle lock. Good position for both of them. Let's see who is a little bit stronger, or maybe who is a little bit trickier. They have the position. It's not only an ankle lock, it's a double calf slicer. This must be very, very painful for both of them. Let's see. Still looking for the position, and now the Russian changed into a different type of an ankle lock. But it's crazy how they can withstand this type of pain. No, they will be. This is the end of that scramble, and now they will start on their feet. Let's see. Let's see. The Russian has 1 point. And now they restart the fight. It's very, very difficult to walk right now, because their ankles probably are as soft as jello. Looking for an inside trip. The fighter from Kazakhstan. Good defense and good counter for the Russian. And now he rolls into a knee bar, into an arm lock. He has the arm. He tries to attack right now. Good defense for his opponent, and the time passes by. Anyway, this is very, very good for the Russian. There is only 1 minute to go, and he has the position. He has the arm. He is attacking right now, and he also has 3 points. He changed the position. He will try to roll again into the arm lock. good defense for his opponent. This was a very, very interesting fight with a lot of interesting scrambles on the ground, and I really like the way the referees let these fighters fight on the ground, because it's very interesting. Even though it's not so spectacular, it's very interesting. Still 3 points for the Russian. It didn't work for him, this submission hold, but anyway, it was a very nice effort for him. And the fight restarts. Again, the Russian controlling the position very well. Again, the same defense, and it worked perfectly for him. Let's see how many points. Again, it was a 4-pointer for the Russian. And still 10 seconds to go. The Russian cannot lose this fight. An eye poke, and I think he will be fine. Only 10 seconds to go, and the Russian wants to see what's going on with his eye, but he will have plenty of time after this last 10 seconds, but I really don't think he knows that there are only 10 seconds to go. He's rolling on the ground, avoiding the fight, and they are stood up again. Half-point deduction, and 3 seconds to go. An ankle pick for the Russian. It doesn't work. They are stopped. He doesn't have to do that. He really needs to shuffle around the mat, and the time will pass. That was the gold medal for the Russian. It was a very, very unpleasant eye poke, but anyway, it was a very technical fight. And Tikhonov is the new champion. So another gold medal for Russia. These eye pokes are very, very painful, but there are doctors there who will see what's going on with his eye, and probably there's nothing really dangerous. But it hurts a lot. I can understand why Tikhonov is so angry. Sometimes in the end of the fight, this type of pain makes you angry. Now the ladies. New breed of Sambo girls. Very, very talented. Russia against Germany. Horn representing Germany in red, and her opponent from Russia, Anisimova. Getting ready for this final. So the Russian in blue, the German in red, and the Russian is looking for the arm lock very, very quickly, and now she transitions to an ankle lock. It was a very nice attack, a very tricky attack, and I really think it's going to be very, very difficult for the German to escape. Good position. Very interesting. Horn knew exactly what to do, and she was very calm, looking for her defense, and she succeeded to defend very well. 4 points for the Russian. It was a takedown. We are looking at the submission holds, but there was also a takedown. And now Horn trying to attack the back. No points here. I think there is a problem with the gear, a shoelace. It happens, and it's a good moment for both of them to breathe a little bit, to relax, and to start the fight again. 3 minutes to go. In red representing Germany, Horn. In blue representing Russia, Anisimova, who is looking right now for a submission hold. Good position. Let's see. I don't really understand what happened there. They were stood up very quickly. Let's see. Now the referee will show us what happened. Half point deduction for the Russian again, so 1 point for the German. Maybe it was something on the ground that we didn't see. Maybe, I don't know. The referee is there with a reason, for a reason. And now the Russian looking again for the submission hold. It was a very nice triangle. Again with the throw, the German. Good defense for the Russian, who succeeds to control the position on the ground. Looking again for the unblock. This was a beautiful scramble for the Russian. And again attacking the arm. Let's see how much Horn can defend in this particular position. It's very difficult to yank your opponent's arm for so long, but it's even more difficult to control your position and to defend your arm. Probably Horn has a good grip. I think she has no. Now Anisina has the arm, and this is it. Very nice technique. The Russian was absolutely relentless. She was looking for that arm from the get-go, and finally it worked for her. Anisimova, 64 kilograms, and it was a very, very nice fight. This girl is a future champion for sure. I mean, she is already a champion, but she is a future seniors champion. She is relentless, she is very technical, and she has a very good trainer. So another gold medal for Russia, and we prepare for men's division. It's very beautiful here in Tbilisi. I like very much the way they use this light show in order to look like a professional event. And the boys are ready. Another Russian entering the arena and preparing to fight. This is going to be a very interesting fight. Russia against Georgia. We saw a lot of Georgians. Saparov representing Russia, and his opponent from Georgia, Todorashvili. So in blue is the Georgian, his opponent from Russia in red. The Georgian again. All their fighters are very, very, very strong, and you can see they're built. They look like fighters. Broad shoulders and very strong legs. An inside trip for the Russian, both of them holding the sleeves with both hands. The Georgian looking for a very aggressive throw. Didn't work for him. You see his supporters. Good grips for both of them. These are defensive grips. Inside sweep, then an inside sweep for the Georgian. Half-point deduction. The Russian has to be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe he tries to fight more in the second part of the round. The Georgians are very strong, and but they tend to be fading a little bit towards the end of the fight. And maybe the Russian knows this. These are young fighters, but they know each other very well. Minutes to go, and this is the first attempt. It didn't work. The friends of Teodorashvili. And this is the first point, another half-point deduction against the Russian, and the Georgian leads by 1 point right now. Let's see. Good grip for the Russian. It's the first time that he tried to attack with a lapel. And still the Georgian defends very well. And I think this is how this fight will go on from this point. The Georgian will try to keep his advantage. Good lapel grip for the Georgian. The Russian counters very well. He's looking for the arm lock, but look how strong the Georgian is. It's absolutely like a bull. It's very, very difficult to move him around, to control him. And he seems to have a very strong core. This is why he moves so fluidly. Again, looking for the grips, both of them. This is the most exhausting part. Even though it's not the most spectacular, you can get tired very, very quickly, because your grip has always have to be strong. This was a very nice attack, but he knew what will happen there. He tried to attack, he tried to throw his opponent, but it didn't work. This is why this is why he attacked, because he knows he has to control the time, and he felt that the Russian will have a lot of problems trying to throw him or to take him down. And this is why the Georgian is so controlled, and this is why he attacked from afar. Well, again the Russian looking for his first attempt, and the Georgian is the one who almost succeeded. 1 minute to go, and yes, it was 1 point for the Georgian, and right now I think it's almost impossible for the Russian to win. He needs a 4-pointer, or he needs a submission hold, and this is exactly what he wants to do. He's looking for an arm lock, and for sure we are going to see him rolling into arm locks, or maybe knee bars, or ankle locks, things like that, because maybe this is the only solution for him. And I like the fact that he tries. He's not just waiting for something to happen. He tries to make something happen. Both of them on the ground. 30 seconds to go, and still the Georgian leads by 2 points. He moves around, relaxes his arms. He has a good grip, And again, the Russian looking for the submission hold. This is exactly what he has to do, and he tries it. But I don't think today is going to be his day. The Georgian is so determined, so aggressive, and so strong. Look at him again. I really like the way he defended his neck, even though it's not really necessary. But he knew he can defend his neck, and he knew he has to defend his neck. Nice attempt for the Russian. And 5 seconds to go. Let's see. I don't think. No, it's going to be a half-point deduction. Yes. And the Georgian had another half-point deduction, and so the Russian has 1 point. Last seconds of the fight, and this was a great fight, and great victory for Teodorashvili. Gold medal for Georgia, and this is what they wanted. This is what they get right now, and this young man is a very, very strong young man, and for sure we are going to see him in the future. Teodorashvili, Zviadi, and look at him. They say men don't cry, but in this condition men do cry. But these are tears of joy, don't get me wrong. Great victory for Teodorashvili in front of his home crowd. And it was a difficult fight for him, and a hard-fought fight. Well, this was our final, and we prepare now for the rest of our program. And this is the award ceremony. We have the medals, and probably for the sportsmen this is the most important moment, the moment when they listen their national anthem. This is the moment of glory, and this is why everybody fights. We are waiting for the officials and for the first fighters to enter the arena. Maybe the fighters are not quite ready right now, but maybe because two of the fights ended up very quickly. But we still have a few moments to wait for the award ceremonies, and the girls are ready. Bronze medalists, they look so shy, and it's pretty interesting to see, because they are such great fighters, and they are so aggressive on the mat, and right now they are so shy and polite, and it's very nice to see. And I really like the fact that The bronze medalists are never happy. It says a lot about them. Third place, it's a very important place. Lithuania and Ukraine are the runners up, but they are not happy. They are not happy. It's not enough for them. They really wanted uh, the gold medal, and you can see in their eyes. It's not enough, and but maybe next time it's going to be better for them. For the gold medalist, it is enough, and she looks happier. Valentina Astapets, representative of Russia. So gold for Russia, and now the official picture for these four young ladies, and we prepare for our next award ceremony. It's men's division. They are already there. Officials are ready for them. Let's enjoy this moment for everyone. The bronze medalists. They are from Georgia and Romania. And the silver medal. We saw this fight. It was very, very interesting. From Kazakhstan, Ongal Budai. And it was a very, very painful fight to watch, but I think they are fine, both of them. Him and his opponent, the gold medalist from Russia. Those were very nasty ankle locks for both of them, and it hurt a lot, but anyway, they are fine, and they will fight in the future. National anthem of Russia. Men under 70 kilograms. They their official. This is their official picture, and they look so tired, all of them. And our next ceremony, again, young ladies. Bronze, bronze medalist. From Ukraine and Georgia. A lot of medals for Georgia, and this is very good for them. Jules Marie Horn from Germany, silver medalist, and the gold medalist from Russia. This girl is a future superstar. Saw her a number of times. Anisimova. She's a great fighter, very technical fighter. A little bit happier than the boys, and I think there is one more award ceremony to go from this part of the competition. Yes. And this is going to be a very important one for the Georgians. Gold medal. Let me start with the bronze medalists. From Greece and Ukraine. Silver medal goes to Russia. And of course the gold medal goes to the happiest man. Look at him, he shines, and this is how I really like to see a sportsman. The Gold medal goes to Tevdorashvili from Georgia in his home country. Great victory for Tevdorashvili. And he is happy, and I really like the way he smiles. He looks a little bit like Chad Mendes. So this was the last award ceremony. We prepare now for our next part of the competition. There are a few more fights to go. The judges and the referee are ready, and we start again with the girls. Russia against the Ukraine. In red is the Russian, in blue the Ukrainian. Slowly but surely we start in the higher weight classes. Both of them very aggressive from the get-go, both of them controlling the sleeves. This is a very defensive fight. It is now let's see what's happening in that scramble. Nothing. The Russian was looking for an ankle lock. And this is what I really like with the heavier fighters. They are very strong. Let's see, scissor takedown. It didn't work, but no, this is a sort of a close guard. Nothing happened from that position. It was an attempt of scissor takedown. It didn't work, but it was a very nice technique. They start to be a little bit more tired. They are very strong, and they use their weight very well. Only 1 point for this takedown. And now the Russian working from her back. She was looking for an armbar, I think, or something like this. She had a position, but it was just a transition. The referee stopped them. Anyway, the Ukrainian was protecting herself very well. Nice attack, but not quick enough. And again, she transitions to a scissor takedown. I really like the way she tries to attack with that particular technique, and she uses nice combinations. Again, the grip, the grips. The Ukrainian has a lapel grip and also a sleeve grip. Let's see the counter. It doesn't quite work. Less than 2 minutes to go, and it's very, very interesting. The Russians succeeded a beautiful takedown in the beginning. Only 1 point, but that point could be very important. Are both good fighters, but they have very good defenses, and maybe this is why we see this type of fight. Again, it was an ankle pick. I don't think there is going to be any point. And we restart the same thing, controlling the sleeves, controlling the position, looking for the lapel grip. And again, the Ukrainian is the first one to get the lapel grip, while her opponent is looking for this scissor takedown. It's very interesting how she attempts this technique over and over again. Maybe she is using it as a setup for an ankle lock or a knee bar or something like this. It's a very used setup. And again, trying to sweep on the outside. Didn't work. The Ukrainian has her back. She will try to roll into an armbar. She has the arm, but she doesn't have the position right now. And the Russian tries to pass, and why not to attack the ankle? Nothing happens in that position, and they will restart the fight. Nothing happened there, and but I think the Russian tried to control the time a little bit. She knew nothing will happen from that position, but she decided to stay in that particular position. 1 second to go, and the Russian wins. Russian wins. It was a very, very small takedown in the beginning of the fight, but it was enough. Sometimes you don't need something very spectacular. You just need to score 1 point, and that point can be the point that you need. So another gold medal for Russia, silver for Ukraine. Anastasia Chernenyuk, the Russian. And there are a few more fights to go, and they are all very interesting. Heavier weight classes. We are preparing now for the men's division. Again, it's very nice to see this light show. Georgia really loves combat sports, and especially Sambo and Judo also. And again, there is Georgian. And again, Georgia against Russia. In red is the Russian, in blue is the Georgian. And again, the same build, the same attitude. This is when you know, this is how you know that a team is well picked. So the Georgian in blue, the Russian in red. Asipyuk is the Russian. Georgian is trying to attack the sleeve and then to move towards the lapel. Good position for the Georgian. Tries to dominate, but he also tries to stay low. He needs to stay low because he's shorter than his opponent, and it helps. For sure, for the Russian, it's easier to secure arm locks or ankle locks, but for the for the Georgian, it's easier to defend right now. It's very difficult to throw a shorter fighter. Nothing happens, and they restart. A very quick lapel grip for the Russian, and the Georgian is looking for his throw. Still the same technique, but it didn't work. And the Russian is now trying to roll into an arm bar. He has the arm. It was only 1 point scored by the Georgian. The referee decided that his throw was enough to be scored 1 point. And again the same thing, nice combination for the Georgian. He was looking for a hip toss, and then he somehow tried to trip his opponent. It was a good combination, a good idea, and he's now leading by 3 points. Sweeps, both of them looking for those sweeps and trying to unbalance the opponent. Nothing happens for the Russian. The Georgian knows exactly how to defend. He knows how to control his position. He knows how to use his weight. And again with the throw, the Georgian. 5 points, and this could be it. 1.5 minutes to go in the fight, and it doesn't look good for the Russian at all. The Georgian fans are crazy and always there for their fighters. For the grips, the Georgian tries to control the lapel, and probably he will try to stay a little bit longer in that particular position. He blocks his opponent's techniques. The Russian tried to attack an arm lock. It didn't work for him. Half of me, 30 seconds to go, and the Russian really needs a miracle right now. 1 point deduction, and but the miracle is still there for the Russian. He needs a perfect throw, or he needs a submission hold, and I really don't think it is possible. The Georgian is very careful in everything that he does. He controls very well the positions. don't think it's something serious. They restart again. The Russian looking for the arm lock. He tries to do exactly what he has to do. Seconds to go, and probably this is how this fight will end. The Russian with an outside sweep, and great control for the Georgian. Another gold medal for Georgia, and they are so happy. It means so much for them. Last year they had a great team in Novi Sad, and right now they have a very good team also. So another gold medal for Georgia. And a happy trainer, even though he is smaller than his fighter. And right now we move to the women's division. Our next final, men under 80 kilograms, women under 80 kilograms, from Bulgaria, Stoyanova, and her opponent from Russia, Harapunova. So Stoyanova in red, Harapunova in blue. The Russian is looking for an outside sweep. And good control for the Bulgarian, who tries to dominate on the ground. These young ladies are so strong and so big. Now the Bulgarian was looking for an arm lock. It didn't work. And the Russian looking for a single leg. It didn't work. And now the Bulgarian trying to reverse the position from the ground. The Russian looking to for the pin, and she has it. She has it. The countdown begins. This is what we see very often in heavier weight classes. Already 10 seconds. Maybe she is preparing for a submission hold after the pin. Yes, 4 points for the Russian, and now she will try to attack the arm, but the referee stands them up. This is very interesting. The Russian lets Stoyanova to attack a little bit, and when they were on the floor, the Russian reversed the position and attacked the pin. Very interesting and very intelligent. And right now, Stoyanova is looking for the arm lock. She knows she has now to attack some submission holds. It's very very difficult right now. 4 points for the Russian, so she needs something that can score very high, and of course the submission hold can end the fight. She has the arm. She has the arm. She attacks. Good defense for the Russian. Let's see what's happening there. The referee can see it very clearly. Yes, she still has the arm. The Russian now has only an S grip. Yes, she will probably have to attack the wrist in order to break that grip. And the Russian is still defending very well. And the referee says enough. And now they restart. The Bulgarian looking for a throw. Nice effort, probably 1 point. I was waiting for the official decision. No, it's a 2-pointer. Now the Russian attacking the single leg, changes the position, looking for the inside trip, and it works for her. Another point for the Russian. No, the referee is consulting the commission. It's an instant replay, and they can decide what happened. They said the referee first scored 1 point for the Russian, and then he went to see the instant replay. Let's wait for the final decision. Still 1 minute to go, enough time for the Bulgarian to turn this fight. But it all depends on this decision. 1 minute to go, and let's see how many points. So 0. 4-2 for the Russian, and 1 minute to go. The Bulgarian has enough time to win this fight, but she needs to be the aggressor, and the Russian knows this very well. She knows she doesn't have to open herself. "20 seconds already passed, and still the same score. 4-2 for the Russian. 30 seconds to go, and the Russian does exactly what she has to do. Half-point deduction. She can afford it. Maybe even another half point. 30 seconds to go. The Bulgarian attacking, and the Russian trying to control the time. 1 point for the Bulgarian. 20 seconds to go. It's almost impossible for the Russian to lose this one, but she has to be very careful. The Bulgarian is relentless. She attacks all the time. She tries to do something. I don't know what exactly she wants to do, but she is attacking. Maybe something will show, but for the moment I don't think so. 5 more seconds to go. The Russian controls the fight, trying to throw, and this is it. Another gold medal for Russia. This time women under 80 kilograms. It was a difficult fight for her, and she knows this, and this is why the victory is even sweeter. Another gold medal for Russia. Hrapunova is the new world champion. Our next fight, men are preparing for the big boys. This is going to be very interesting. The bigger they are, the stronger they are. The stronger they are, the more interesting the fights. Russia against Mongolia, as good as it gets. Mongolian is very big, Darihu, and the Mongolians are very strong fighters. Hajanikov is the Russian in red, and the fight starts. A little bit taller the Russian, a little bit wider the Mongolian. The Russian looking for the lapel grips very quickly. 1 point for the Russian, and he doesn't want to work on the ground now. He changed his mind, and he's now attacking the arm. The Mongolian defends very well, and look at how strong he is. It was very easy for him to counter his opponent's attack. Again, looking for the grips, both of them. Nice lapel grip for the Russian. Now it doesn't work. He is strong, but he is not that strong. I don't think it's there is enough strength for someone to toss the Mongolian like this. Good grip transition for the Russian, who has now his opponent's back. He moved his grip around, and now looking to do something on the ground. He has his opponent's ankle. I don't think there is going to be any point scored, or maybe 1 point for the Russian, but only just. No, nothing scored. Maybe there was a slap. And again, the Russian trying to control the lapel, trying to throw his opponent. Look how strong the Mongolian is. He attacked the single leg. He moved his opponent around, but the Russian is so long, and he knew how to control the distance. Again, looking for a submission hold. I think it's a very dangerous game what the Russian is playing right now. He's looking for submissions, but the referee will see the fact that he actually tries to control the time, and this is why he lost half point. Again, the Russian is using his size, trying to control the distance, and he does a very good job. Nothing will happen. They restart. They restart the fight. Russian attacking the lapel very quickly, and the Mongolian has really no answer for this grip. Russian trying to pass. One more minute, and still 2 minutes to go. And the Russian needs to be active. As a matter of fact, the Mongolian is not that aggressive either. Let's see, good position. He will try to get an ankle lock from that position. Trying to reverse the Mongolian. He knew exactly what was happening. There we start the fight. The Russian again trying to fight very tall. He tries to control the distance, to control the grips, to make it impossible for the Mongolian to attack, and he scores another takedown. I don't know how many points, only 1 point, but it was exactly what he needed. Less than a minute to go in this fight. Mongolian looking for a good grip on the lapel, now attacking the single leg, but the Russian has a very good defense. He knows he is the taller man, and he knows how to use his reach. He moves around very well. He uses his legs in order to defend. And again, the Mongolian has the grip. The Russian is attacking a single leg, and then the second leg. It was a nice transition, but it wasn't enough. Last 20 seconds, and there's the second half point deduction against the Russian, and of course 1 point for the Mongolian. Trying to attack the leg is the Russian right now. Good position, and again trying to be the dominant fighter in the end. Very tactical victory for the Russian. Not a very spectacular one, but a very well thought one. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. He knew how to use his reach, and Kashurnikov is the new world champion, man under 90 kilograms. Another gold medal for Russia. And we prepare now for the award ceremony. Bronze medal for Kazakhstan. Silver medal for Ukraine. And gold medal for Russia. And we prepare now for the next award ceremony in men's division. The bronze medalists. Second place for Russia and the gold medal. And world champion. Georgia, Hvalistiani. So another gold medal for Georgia. And we prepare for our next award ceremony. Bronze medalists, Mongolia and Ukraine. Silver medal for Bulgaria. And gold medal for Russia. So another gold medal for Russia, and we prepare now for the next award ceremony. Men under 90 kilograms. bronze medals. Georgia and Uzbekistan. Silver medal goes to Mongolia. And the gold medal and world champion from Russia. Kashurnikov is the world champion.